Hey everybody, it's Elliot Waves again with a quick video. In this video we will cover the S&P and three of the stocks I currently got on my watch list, namely Aercap, Netease and Valero. I think quite a few people are mostly interested in sexy stocks like Apple, Google and the likes of them, but setup is a setup, a stock is a stock. Personally, I don't care that much what business they are into. So let's take a look at SPY first. And by the way, I myself trade mostly the ES E-mini futures, but SPY is as well S&P derived instrument, you could say. So they show the same patterns. You could say the main difference between the two is that you can trade ES around the clock 24/7, or rather 24/5. So there's more data on smaller time frames available, but it all moves in the same direction, in a similar fashion, and it will all come together. Which is why, for instance, that you can predict a gap when the stock markets open by looking at ES. Because SPY will gap to that, corresponding level, if you know what I mean. Anyway, SPY. Okay, SPY. So SPY made a massive move up from the 2009 recovery on and dropped in 3 waves and then rallied. And I can imagine the discussion among Elliott Wave traders is this a wave 5 or is this just wave B? And I think this is wave B. You can clearly see on lower time frames that this is 3 waves. But either way, if you think this is the top of the complete 10-year rally we have seen so far, I mean it's very brave thing to say. I think it's a B wave, but either way, it looks bearish. I mean, if this is actually the top of that 10-year rally, we should see massive losses. If this is just a C wave, we would go down to this level as well. So I'm bearish. Let's zoom in a bit. So this is the 60-minute chart, 5 waves down, 3 waves up. We covered this in my previous video, and the 15-minute shows that this 3-wave rally is followed by a 3-wave decline so far, and this looks like an X wave. You got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C. So we could see higher grounds first, but not beyond 295, because that's the invalidation level. So that scenario would be even better from a risk-reward perspective. Netease. So this is the move from 2009. Looks like a wave 3. But then we saw a very sharp sell-off. And it sold off almost half of its value. Yeah, 275. Yeah, that's a big drop. So yeah, I mean, this doesn't look like a wave 4 to me. It's too sharp. But this level here would invalidate that this particular count. But I'm not going to wait for this level to be breached, but I might reconsider this count and become more bearish on this one, because this looks actually like a top, 5 waves down, 3 waves up. Even if you would see this as a wave 4, we still should trade below this level, 184.46. So there's still a great reward potential. So let's look in this small drop. Yeah, we got a 5-wave decline, and then a 3-wave recovery, and this move down looks pretty bearish to me, very steep, and doesn't look like an X wave. So I think this one is, there's a high probability this one is complete, and I think we might see a little drop first before the 3-wave recovery, but this should be wave 1 of wave 3. So this one looks very bearish to me, you know, especially when you take into account this massive drop, and this is a Chinese stock, Chinese tech company. So, you know, I assume the Trump's trade war has something to do with this, but I want to keep it technical, and this doesn't look very bullish to me. This can only go lower against this 289 high. So Aercap made 5 waves up from the 2009 recovery on 1, 2, very steep 3, and a pathetic wave 5, and that's the way we want to see it. And then we see 5 waves down. Now I don't like this wave 5 to be that long, but I want to see a long wave 3, you know, and a slow moving wave 5, but okay, you don't always get what you want, and this is 3 waves up. So this is, we have to look into this little drop. So let's zoom into the hourly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC. Now this doesn't look very, you know, very bearish, but waves 1 don't always start in a very enthusiastic fashion. So, but for me, this is wave 1, wave 2, and we're going to see a wave drop, wave 3 soon. This is the invalidation level, 52.65. So very similar to the S&P or SPY if you want. So Valero. So 3 waves up, big picture. Then it looks like a 5-wave decline in progress. And yeah, I think this becomes 5 waves because this is clearly a wave 3. It exceeded the 1618 level. For me, that means there's a high probability it's a wave 3, and as you can see, this was followed by 3 waves rally, and this little drop is where we should look into on smaller time frames. So, and then the hourly chart, 60-minute chart, this is a wave 4, and that wave 4 is complete. As you can see, this one is done. So we are now in a down move. Wave 4 is complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1, and then we get a small recovery, and then the continuation of that larger wave 5, and should trade below 68.88. So that's all I wanted to cover today. So I hope this was useful to you, and see you next time.
we have